Hey everyone, I'm Grant and just wanted to give what normally would be called a hot take, but seeing as it's about 17 degrees here right now, I'm going to call this a cold take. And this is going to be a one shot, so if I mess up, I'm just going to keep going. Realized earlier this morning that I haven't put out a video in basically 30 days, it's like 28 days. And the other thing, I want to go ahead and apologize. Somehow my notifications got turned off. So I missed about 3 weeks worth of comments and questions. And I've had so much going on in my personal life that I didn't really think anything of it when I wasn't getting any notifications from YouTube. Sometimes real life just takes more priority than this. This for me is a hobby. This is not my full-time job. So want to go over just a couple of quick things. What's going on? When am I going to start posting videos again? Stuff like that. The biggest problem I'm having right now is the weather. It is freezing where I'm at, to the point that water and liquids in my shop are actually frozen. I have actually sealed up my shop thanks to help from my buddy Greg. My doors had no molding, my garage doors. So yesterday in the freezing cold, I actually installed molding to help seal up my shop. I have a kerosene heater that has been running on full blast for the better part of 3.5 hours now, and it's still below freezing in my shop. I went ahead and did that because I noticed the water in my radiator for my TJ Wrangler is starting to freeze, so I'm trying to prevent that. If this doesn't help, I'm just going to drain it so I don't have to worry about it. I still haven't put coolant in it because I'm still having to figure out stuff. In terms of the Wrangler, I have been driving it. I haven't done any fuel economy tests. I have been messing with some of the transmission settings, specifically enabling torque lockup. And in talking to a couple of the other people that I know that have done these TDI swaps, in particular, David, who's doing a ALH TDI to an AW4, I've basically learned that I think my torque converter is faulty. And what I mean by that is, well, I shouldn't say faulty. I'm not sure the torque converter that I installed is the correct torque converter. That's what I should say. I'm having a situation where when I engage torque converter lockup, my RPM is dropping anywhere between 550 upwards of 700 RPM. David and his XJ Cherokee, his is only dropping, I think he told me, somewhere between 300 and 400 RPM. So my torque converter is way looser than his. And I'm wondering if that's causing me a couple of the other odd problems I'm seeing. The other thing I'm currently fighting on this is at idle and very slow off-roading, and I haven't gone on any trips. I have a family farm pretty close to where I live, and it's a lot of acreage, and I keep going out there just to have some fun, take my kids out there and whatnot. This rig is rattling stuff loose, left, right, and center. And I keep repairing it, and I keep putting stuff back on now with washers, lock washers, and blue Loctite. But it really does rattle everything a lot. So I need to look into that. The other thing, and I'm not going to get into it too much, there might be a big change coming to a channel. It's not really a big change. I shouldn't say that. But I'm going a slightly different direction, possibly. I don't know yet. I'm still researching it. I unfortunately am the type of person that when it's so cold and I can't be working out here in the shop, I start getting on the interwebs and start looking for new projects, which is really dangerous for me. So, but yeah, I do want to get back to this. The thing I'm fighting right now is, even right now I can tell I'm starting to shiver, is the extreme cold. And I have on multiple layers. I have multiple layers of pants, everything. It is just extremely cold here. And I'm a southerner that's not really used to it, to be honest with you. Though I do enjoy the cold weather. But it's different when you're outside in the cold weather versus inside a shop in cold weather. Like, it's just two very different things. But anyway, the other couple of things that are going to be happening is you're going to start seeing, hopefully very soon, other projects on this channel. Actually, speaking of other projects, I have my diesel smart car sitting right there, which has not been on the channel in, I believe, 2 years. And to be very honest with you, it hasn't run in 2 years. I was driving it the summer of, okay, it's 2024 now. Summer of 2022, running great. Every once in a blue moon, this diesel smart car would just stall. And you'd have to wait 2 or 3 minutes, and then it would start again and would run fine for another 2 or 3 weeks. I probably should have looked at it sooner. I haven't. For the last year and a half, I have been trying to get this car up and running again. And to just go over real quick, and I'll show this in a later video. Turns out the fuel filter was clogged, which I thought I had replaced it, but going back and looking at all my notes, I never replaced the fuel filter, so that's on me. Well, that caused a domino effect of issues. I ended up having to replace the fuel filter, clear out the lines, the injection pump, all the injectors. What else? Oh, once I did all that, I kind of got it to start and run finally again last summer. And it ran really good for about a minute. And then the lift pump in the fuel tank gave out. Now, 2 things there. I don't know if the lift pump is good or bad, or if there is a relay soldered into something called the SAM board on these smart cars. That relay might be bad. I have replacements for both. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. But just wanted to give an update. Realize it's been a month since I put out a video. Again, this is just a quick one-shot cold take, and I'm going to go ahead and end it there because I am freezing. And just wanted to let you know, yes, I'm going to be coming back. Yes, I have plans. Yes, we are going to get back to doing stuff on the Diesel Swap TJ. I have been driving it. I really like it. There are actually a couple things I really don't like, and I'll get into that later. But anyway, also just wanted to apologize for missing all the comments. I'm really going to work on being better at responding to comments and everything because I feel like I really goofed on that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all sometime soon when the weather is warmer and I can actually have some heat in my shop. Goodbye. Oh, so cold.